So in the early 2000s, survival horror had this pretty basic contract. Resident Evil was having no bullets. Silent Hill was having a panic attack. It was always, there's the monster, there's you, figure it out. But the thing did something way more messed up. It turned the guy standing next to you into the problem. Your squad weren't just brainless throwaway NPCs that the publisher threw in to slap team based on the box. These guys had actual messy emotions. They'd get scared, they'd stop trusting you, they'd just crack. If you drag them through too much gore or show them too much spooky stuff, they'd start firing at shadows, or worse, they'd turn the guns on themselves. Sometimes the stress straight up killed them, like a literal heart attack from the sheer craziness of the situation. You see, that's the thing, pun intended. The real resource in this game wasn't shotgun shells. It was stability. Surviving the fight was only half the battle. You were babysitting human beings who were always just one bad hallway away from a total mental collapse. If they stopped trusting you, the air in the room turned poison fast. At that point, it wasn't, can we survive the room? It was, which one of you are about to decide I'm the problem? The game really got why John Carpenter's films actually worked. It wasn't the blood. It was the paranoia. It was that sick uncertainty that sat in the middle of every single interaction. Because of that, you were out here begging for loyalty, basically. You were handing over the last clip of your ammo like it was a peace offering. You were burning those incredibly rare blood tests just to prove you were still human to your own team, just to hold everybody together long enough to get to the next door. But the infection, it was always there. Your medic could be fine one second and then a mutated problem the next. I mean, every teammate was basically a ticking clock. Look, building a systematic trust engine in 2002 was ambitious as hell, but it was also messy. I mean, sometimes the game would just flat out lie. Somebody would pass a blood test, prove that they're clean, and then 3 minutes later they would mutate because the script decided it was time for a jump scare, which honestly was bullshit. I mean, why build a deep, unscripted trust system just to betray it with a cheap script 5 minutes later? But the weird part about it is, emotionally, it still landed. Because even when the cracks showed, the feeling was always right. You aren't just watching your health bar anymore. You're watching the guy behind you while running this ugly mental math over and over again. Who's breaking? Who doesn't trust me? Who can actually trust? Who can actually trust with a loaded gun? I think that's the real achievement here. It understood that the real horror wasn't the monster hiding in the snow. It was the second you realized that the monster was the guy you just handed a shotgun to.